We are here with the fine folks from Caesar Inc. and we're going to be talking about the multi-award-winning, we're going to call it that now, multi-award-winning Doomsong and everything you guys have been doing. So how's it been going for you guys? It's been hectic over the last little while, hasn't it?
Yeah, so we've been, we fulfilled the Kickstarter, maybe a couple of months ago, 3-4 months ago, maybe more actually. And since then we've been obviously selling Doomsong and all of the connected things. Reprinting some things here and there, and working on a future adventure.
Ooh! Can you tell us a little bit about that, or?
I can, yeah. Anyone who's noticed that the villain in our first adventure is Pestilence.
Yes.
Might not be surprised to find out that the second villain is Famine.
Ooh, interesting, okay.
Yeah, so whereas in the first adventure you play as Gravediggers, we're thinking that in the next adventure you'll be playing as Witchfinders.
Okay, I like that, okay. So rather than the trusty spade, what is the Witch Hunter going to take with them?
Pitchforks and torches.
Love it. And more farmyard implements is always good.
And the unending authority of the Ecclesiarch, of course.
Of course. For anyone who's not played Doomsong or is sort of new to it but really likes the look of it and stuff, can you tell them a little bit about sort of what it's like as a role-playing game and the themes and the ideas?
Yeah, absolutely. Doomsong is a role-play macabre set in a medieval dark age on the cusp of a biblical apocalypse. So in the first adventure that you play as Gravediggers, the gates of hell are closed, so all the dead that you've spent years burying are now coming back. So your job has gotten more complicated and your funding has not increased.
It sounds very familiar.
Yeah, increase of responsibility but no increase in pay.
Yeah, wait a minute.
So it's a 2d6 system. It starts out very simple, so you have a character that's a combination of being randomly generated, but also, you kind of live through a mini choose-your-own-adventure when you're creating your character, where some things are forced upon you, like you might have a tragic accident and lose an eye, or you might be born in the slums, or both, quite often both.
You can die as well, can't you, in the character creation? So.
You can, yeah. Becoming a witch is quite dangerous, and becoming a thief is quite dangerous. You can get burned or hung, which we are thinking of doing an interesting little twist on with the Witchfinder campaign, where when you get burned, you can roll a dice to see if you were saved by the Witchfinders Guild.
Ah, I see. Right.
So were they walking past and they thought, no, wait a minute, we could use a witch on our side? It's a 2d6 system that uses a cursed coin as a sort of critical failure, critical success mechanic, but the coin also acts as a kind of narrative spotlight that keeps a character doomed. And then another player who might be desperate for a critical success will flip the coin and they'll have taken the coin and now their character is doomed. So it's a risk-reward as you sort of go through.
In a terrible, horrible world where everything is trying to kill you anyway.
Yeah, risk.
Yeah, one of the things I really liked when we were doing the sort of demos and stuff of this was the way that you sort of deal with combat as well, where it's kind of a lot of, again, risk and reward elements in there. Like, do you go early to try and beat the creature, or do you go later to try and get more actions out of it and things like that?
So the combat system uses a 6-step initiative. So you set a d6 at the start of a turn, and like you say, quick actions like drawing a weapon or doing a hasty attack go early but are less likely to hit. But if you want to be more precise or more sort of do more complicated actions, maybe you want to wait until the end of the turn. But then the monsters also have a 6-step initiative, so and they all have an individual stat block as well. So they kind of have a built-in AI that means that if, as a GM, you're running sort of 10 monsters, you can just throw 10 d6s and your monsters have made their decisions.
Exactly,
They might be a little less intelligent than if you were wargaming it out, but at the end of the day, it's much easier to run a large combat when the AI is built in. You don't have to think, what would a spider do? What's the spider's...
Am I in the mind of a spider?
Never get in the mind of a spider.
No, that's a bad idea. Too many legs. One of the other nice things about what you guys do is that all of your stuff just looks gorgeous. So you have a really talented team that does all this by hand and sort of brings it all to life and stuff. You guys work tirelessly to get all this out. Like, if you've seen any of the stuff on social media from these guys, they have stacks and stacks of things that they're getting out. They're foiling stuff. They're doing all sorts of weird stuff.
So we've actually just, as in like 10 o'clock this morning, we got the foiled covers for the deluxe version of the rulebook in. Morgan, Morgan Finley, who wrote the award-winning Lord Have Mercy Upon Us adventure, has been hand gilding a bunch of books that are in blood red. So we've got a bunch of blood red core books with hand inlaid gold gilded sort of recesses, and then they've got a custom dust cover that's only on those ones.
Oh my god, so
even
good.
Bigger, even shinier. Honestly, it was really weird when they came in and we put them on the books, and I looked at them and I was like, this is so good, it makes the core book look worse. And the core book is exquisite.
It's still gorgeous in its own right, yeah.
But they just can't be too close to each other.
Never the twain shall meet. So yes, if people want to come and find you guys here at the Expo, they can come and check out your booth and stuff, yeah?
Absolutely. We're in Hall 3, and we'll be dressed as priests.
If you miss these guys, like, what are you doing? Yeah. So yes, come and check out Doomsong, check it out online and all that kind of stuff. Check out our Let's Play as well. It's very cool. We got some really nice interviews with you guys as well.
You got to play in the Let's Play?
I did. It was a follow-on from one of Jerry's test games, I think it was, which was really cool.
Did you survive?
Yes, we did. Just about. Just about. Oh no, someone flew out our window, I think. I think that's how it worked. Which happens quite a lot, I think. But yes, come and yes. Come and check out the beautiful Doomsong. Come and check out the live blog and the live stream as well, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.